I reminisce. Yeah.
Everybody, it's your girl Kenlo back at it again with a new video, and today we have our girl Tashay M. She's a model, poet, clothing designer, as you can see. So how you doing today?
I am great. Thank you so much for having
No
me.
problem. So tell me how modeling, doing poetry and clothing line all comes together.
Well, it all comes together for me because I'm a natural. I love all types of arts, music, dance, poetry. I've been doing it for a very, very long time since I was a kid. I played the cello. I was in drill team, and I always loved fashion. Did fashion shows as a kid as well. So just the clothing line, it just came hand in hand with me because I love spending money on clothes. So I was like, you know what, might as well just start making my own clothes. And Golly Zone was created in a week, like just from one random thought.
That's good. So tell us how you got started with the modeling, and then you started like leveling up the game.
Oh yes, yes. So I recently started to take my modeling career very, very seriously. Linked with a couple great photographers, and just began to start shooting. And I realized that I want to take it to more of a commercial level versus runway, because runway is just too much. But I love modeling. I love being in front of the camera. I love interacting with people, and everybody always says like, "Oh, are you a model? You're a model. You're so pretty." So I'm like, why not? Go hard with it. And that's something that I really, really love to do. So after the whole modeling thing and working with great people like Devin Milan, shout out to Devin Milan. She's an amazing stylist, celebrity stylist.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yes, shout out to
Yes.
her. I know you're talking about.
Yes, that's my babe. So I started out doing Fashion After Darks with her every Tuesday at Club Bingo. It was from like 10 at night to 2 in the morning.
Oh,
So
wow,
I did that for like 2 months straight, and I was just like, yes. I was able to connect with a lot of different people, and then I was able to venture off into other things like my poetry and more in clothing after working with a lot of different designers in Philadelphia.
Okay. So like when you modeling, like say like when some of your pictures are like kind of provocative, I should say that in a good way because it's for you. Like, do you ever get nervous like when you do it?
See, for modeling, I had to wait until I was fully mature.
Okay.
In order to take things a lot more seriously because of the fact that in modeling there can be some nudity, X, Y, and Z. But for me, I just feel like I'm a free spirit, so I don't really mind. I love my body and I do like to showcase it. However, in artsy ways. So why not?
Yeah, why not?
Whenever I think of an idea or a vision, I like draw it up, create my mood boards for it, and I just make it come to life.
Okay. So with the poetry, when did you say I'm gonna start writing and then start coming up with the EP and stuff like that?
Yes! Okay, so my poetry EP is called Why Is It That I Need a Refund for My Chemistry. I created it last year in October, like a couple of weeks after I created the clothing line. I was just going through like a very, very dark time where I felt like, I couldn't sleep, to be honest, and I wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So I would just have all these thoughts racing in my mind. So I was like, you know what, let me just start jotting these things down. So I would write them down in my notes, in my memo, my phone. And then it sounds so good. And I was just like, oh my God, I gotta put this into a CD. I gotta let people hear it. I gotta inspire some women, some men, some teens. So then I linked with a very great person. His name is Eric Bigelow. Shout out to Eric Bigelow. He's awesome. He's an MC. So he hooked me up with his engineer, Jabriel. And I just went to the studio and I created the whole EP in one sitting. Like I was so dedicated.
So how many hours did it take? Like when you said there's like one sitting?
So to record it took like 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay.
But since this is poetry in motion, there's some spoken word in there, and there's also a song in there. It took a little bit longer for the engineer to put everything together because it's like natural sounds and things of that nature that he had to create.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
In the moment of your poetry, like, do you ever think that one day you'll actually get up on stage and do like all of it all at once, like the singing, the poetry?
Wow, all at once? Okay, that sounds lit. That sounds like a really, really great idea. Yeah, why not? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yo. Why not? Like, why not? Why not do it all, right? And, I see you got a lot going on with your clothing line. And check this shirt out, because this is my favorite, yo. I just
Yes.
copped up too, so make sure you cop up on Godly Bones, especially her recollection, right here. This right here reminds me of Big, so it's extra small. I'm promoting it, so make sure you cop up.
Thank
So,
you.
tell us how, with the clothing line, like, tell us where you got your idea and the design from.
Okay, so around that time, in October, it was a really dark time. So I was thinking like, I was going to church X, Y, and Z, and I met a lot of great people there, and I started to notice the difference between church and then the real world.
Right.
And I seen how like in church and being in the Holy Spirit, I was more able to connect with myself, connect more with
see
the
what you
people,
mean.
and it was just seem more real and more inspiring. So I'm like, wow, I only want to be around people that are in a godly zone. And that's how godly zone was created. Yes. So I actually hooked up with Corey Flocka. Shout out to Corey Flocka. He's amazing. He's an awesome dancer. Um, he helped me to design the logo for it. I told him exactly what I wanted, and he drew it up for me within like 2 days. And then like 3 days, my stuff was printed, and I debuted it. Yes. And I debuted it at a Halloween party. Shout out to Yola Maine for inviting me to the Halloween party. It was lit.
Pre modeling and your clothing design, do you plan on adding anything else to your creativity?
Um, yes, I can do pretty much everything. I'm a writer, I'm an actress, I'm a model, I'm a poet, I dance, I
Oh,
can sing, I can rap.
Renaissance human. I like that. Okay.
Thank you. Yes. So I just plan on going wherever the spirit takes me, creating more positivity. My ultimate goal in the future is to open up alternative schools for kids in Philadelphia, as well as the United States, as well as Africa. And men things in a more positive manner. Like Godly Zones isn't just for Christians, it isn't just for whites, it isn't just for blacks. It's for all people. Is to intersect gender, race, culture, sexuality, free spirit. So it's for everybody that's a free spirit that loves themselves, that loves other people, that want to see other people grow and thrive. So Godly Zones is created to include everybody and to benefit the world in a much broader spectrum.
That's cool. I like this.
Thank
So,
you.
and I also heard you say you're an actress. So how is that going for you? Like, how's the acting for you?
Okay, so acting, to be honest, I need to move out of Philadelphia.
I can agree with that.
Yes. So right now, I just focus more so on creating monologues that I can practice, get my craft up there, and I'm actually going to go to New York, and I'm going to get acting lessons there.
Okay.
Yeah. But I am definitely still auditioning for roles, extras, X, Y, and Z, but I'm trying to get some money too.
Right. That's cool. So with the acting, who do you plan to work with?
Oh my
In
God.
acting?
Okay.
Well, who do you plan to work with overall? Like in everything that you do? Like who do you want? Who do you look up to the most?
Who do I look? Okay. So guys, I look up to Wiz Khalifa. I would love to work with Khalifa. I am going to work with Wiz Khalifa. Definitely. As the brand gets bigger and bigger, that's the person I really want to work with because I like his artistry, his creativity. And if you listen more to his music, it's not just about weed. It's about changing the world, being positive, not really caring about the haters, and just continuing to just do what you need to do what you want to do. Live life like a king and a queen. So Wiz Khalifa is at the top of the list. Um, Definitely. Regina King, she's an amazing
She is my
actress.
favorite actress.
Yes, I love
she is my
her.
favorite actress.
Yes, she's amazing. I love her because she's like ratchet, but she's also like classy too, and it kind of like reminds me of myself. Yes. So I definitely want to work with her. Who else would I like to work with on screen? Denzel Washington.
No way.
Yes.
I would want to meet him.
Yes.
I would definitely.
He is amazing. I think working with Denzel Washington, that would be like the Grammys of all Grammys for me. And also Kevin Hart. Why not?
Speaking of Kevin Hart, recently he had his his face up, he got his middle form. Like, how
Yeah.
did that make you feel? Like, did that motivate you even more to one day be in that position as him?
To be honest, I had a lot of mixed feelings in regards to Kevin Hart and him being in the city. Um, I'm a therapist first. I have a master's degree in
Okay.
counseling psych.
Oh, oh. Okay, it's not a bachelor's degree for you, all okay.
Thank you. So yes, I got a master's degree in counseling psychology in 2014.
Okay.
So working into the schools, like I've been in some of the really really bad schools in Philly, and then some of the okay in schools in Philly, and I feel like Kevin Hart should have donated some money to keep these schools open. Like for instance, Kenderson, which is right around the corner from the Eagles Bar. Shout out to Kevin Hart. I'm happy that he came to the city. I'm happy that he, grew his businesses and things of that nature. But I feel like instead of giving people cheesesteaks, he could have helped with some tuition or something.
Right.
Like he's a multimillionaire. He's probably gonna be a billionaire soon. So um, I would like to work with Kevin Hart in the future. However, it would be nice if he gave back to the schools.
Okay. So, as far as the future, what do you plan on helping? How do you plan on helping the youth some more?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, yes. Okay. So I want to announce it to the world. So I have a nonprofit organization. It's called Girly, Girle. It's Girls Inspiring Royalty, Leadership, and Entrepreneurship. So with Girly, I plan to work with girls that are 5 up until 17 and help them with issues that they might be going through, getting them on the right path in regards to starting businesses and figure out what they want to do in life. Like, because for me, I always knew I wanted to be in the entertainment business, yes, but my family's like, okay, you have to go to school, you need a plan B, blah blah blah. Now that I'm older, I'm like, you really don't need a plan B. Like, I'm thankful for school,
Right.
but I realized that I could have just started my business when I finished high school, even before then. So I want to work with girls to help them manifest their royalty, their queendom, and I practice abstinence, so
Oh, that's
no
good.
sex.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. I'm trying to tell you that's really good. Okay, because some of us just can't hold back, right? Like, so that's really good.
Thank you.
Do you also plan on doing things for like young men as well? Like
Oh
also
yeah.
getting help from other men to help? Okay,
Yes,
that's cool.
absolutely. So I want to focus more so on the girls right now because the
Okay.
girls need it more. I think
Okay.
so. But I'm gonna.
And why do you say that? Like, what makes you think that? Well, I'm not gonna say think that, but what's your perspective on that?
Okay, so I thought of the idea of starting a nonprofit after, opening up the newspaper, and it was like a front page of the newspaper, and I noticed that it was a girl that I went to like elementary, middle school with,
Oh wow.
and the title was like, "All this over a man," and I'm like, what? So it was like two girls that got into a really, really bad, bloody fight or a situation over a guy, and I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of this. So
Right.
I feel like I want to use my word, my platform, in order to inspire other young women to be great, to not fight one another, to love one another, to be more peaceful, and to just love themselves more, definitely.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think, like, she got so much going on. She got the best sneakers, she got the clothing line. So, as far as creativity, do you also want to add that a part of your nonprofit as well?
At what?
Add like creativity as far as like their dreams and things
Oh,
like that.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. So when I realized that I wanted to do the nonprofit organization, I didn't really know how to full circle make it all connect. Then I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. Like, the spirit told me to wait and to be still, so I did. And that's when Dolly Zones was created. And
Okay.
now I can, as I'm learning everything, I got my business license, my
Oh, that's good.
LLC, my
Okay.
EIN, all that good stuff. So I'm legit. So after I went through that process, that put another hat on my head, and I'm like, okay, so I'm a teacher now. So I would
Right.
teach the young girls how to start their own businesses, business plans, business proposals, as well as etiquette, different things of that nature.
Okay. So what's the biggest lesson you've learned into gathering up so much and putting on different hats and learning so much of creativity and things like that? Like, what's your biggest lesson?
I would have to say my biggest lesson is to be firm, definitely. Be very, very firm in business, and to also to not fall into the victim of being master of none, whatever that is. For me, I was always had like ADHD, whatever. So I'm always like rocking, whatever. And when I was in grade school, nobody was really getting diagnosed with it. So you know, it's kind of like skipped over. So I always was able to multitask, do a lot of things at once. So that's why I'm able to master a lot of different things all at the same time.
Okay. So what's your greatest advice that you would give to anybody doing as much as you do?
My greatest advice would be self-care, definitely. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure that you're eating right, you're exercising. Make sure that you're taking care of your energy. You have positive energy around you, family and friends. And also to trust yourself, and you know, your dreams can definitely become a reality if you work hard for it. Become organized and work your way towards financial freedom. That's what it is.
I like that. Now, I could continue, but matter of fact, I will continue. And I feel like there's more. So, as far, let me say again, this clothing line is like the bomb. This shirt is the bomb. I'm trying to tell you again.
Thank you. Don't swear.
Okay, we got this one. We got. Let me see. We got this one.
Yes.
We got my favorite color on here, red. That's my favorite. Got
Oh
this
yeah.
one.
Okay, that's good to know.
And we have this one. We got a yellow one.
Crop hat all summer.
Got that. Got this hat. This hat. Got the sweatpants on deck. Once you get cold in your room while the air conditioner's on, you know, just wrap it up, you know. You know, I feel like, you know, like you said, you know, you gotta take care of yourself and things like that. Trust the process. And trust your journey. Shout out to Ray Lewis.
Oh my
Trust
gosh,
your journey.
yes. That's my baby. I love Ray Lewis.
We love you, Ray Lewis. You're the bomb.
Amazing. Thank you for everything. I love you.
And I just want to say thank you for being here. Like, I learned a lot, you know, just sitting here. Like,
Thank you.
You know, got a master's, and I'm actually working on my bachelor's. Going in August. I'll be doing communications, doing media. So I feel like everything, I learned a lot, you know, by sitting here, like, cause I'm about to put out shirts as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been working on my Kenlo shirt. So tell them where, you know, they can follow you, like, you know, spill the beans, spill the tea, like.
Okay, guys. So you can follow me on Instagram. I am Tashay M. IAMTASHAYM. And for the brand, Godly Zone on Instagram. GODLYZONES. Godly Zones on Instagram. Also on Facebook.
Oh, make sure y'all copy her EP for her poetry.
My EP. Oh my gosh, I do love this EP.
Right.
It's a mix of everything.
She's so excited, so y'all need to pop up. Like, it's already, y'all know that it's gonna be popping. Like, y'all already know. And you already know where to follow me at the Kenlo Show _. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and that's all, folks.
I dominate break loose, giving Mike's ministerial cycles, streets disciple. I rock beats that's mega trifle and groove even smoother than